I talked about the importance of dua recently, especially in the blessed month of Ramadan. The relationship between supplication, dua, and the Sawm of Ramadan is so deep and so strong that Allah Jalla wa Ala in the entire Quran, only in one part of the Quran, Allah Jalla wa Ala mentions the ahkam of Sawm, the ahkam of fasting. That's in Surah Baqarah. And even in that, right in the middle, Allah Jalla wa Ala mentions dua. وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. So in Surah Baqarah, Ayah 183, that begins with the ahkam of fast. يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا كُتِبَ عَلَيْكُمُ الصِّيَامُ كَمَا كُتِبَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. And then 184, أَيَّامًا مَعْدُودَاتٍ. 185, شَهْرُ رَمَضَانَ الَّذِي أُنزِلَ فِيهِ الْقُرْآنَ. And that when that ends, يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِكُمُ الْيُسْرَ وَلَا يُرِيدُ بِكُمُ الْعُسْرَ وَلِتُكْمِلُوا الْعِدَّةَ وَلِتُكَبِّرُوا اللَّهَ عَلَى مَا هَدَاكُمْ وَلَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. Immediately after that, 186 begins with وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي. And then 187 then continues with the ahkam of fasting. This shows the importance of dua in the month of Ramadan, in the state of fasting, that only in one part of the Quran Allah mentions the ahkam of fasting, and even in that, right in the middle, Allah Jalla wa Ala mentions dua. There's a hadith in Jami Tirmizi and Sunan Ibn Majah. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said about a fasting person during the time of iftar, when he asks Allah Jalla wa Ala, when he makes dua, the doors of Allah's mercy open for him. And then Allah Jalla wa Ala says, by my honor, Allah takes a qasam upon His majesty, upon His honor. And Allah Jalla wa Ala says that I will help you. Allah takes a qasam and says that I will help you, by my honor, I will help you. Even if there is some delay in giving you what you're asking for. The delay can be, there are many wisdoms of delay. Perhaps we're asking for something that is not good for us. There is something else that is better for us. Or perhaps Allah Jalla wa Ala wants to reward us in the hereafter. He wants to give us a greater reward. The hadith of Kanz al-Ummal, when Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that when a beloved of Allah Jalla wa Ala calls upon Allah, asks Allah for something, Allah Jalla wa Ala says to Jibreel, "Oh Jibreel, wait, don't give him. Why? I like his voice." Allah Jalla wa Ala likes the voice of His beloved people. I want him to ask again. I want him to make dua again. And then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that when a disbeliever or a sinful person asks Allah for something, makes dua, Allah Jalla wa Ala says to Jibreel, give him, for I don't want him to ask again, because I don't like his voice. So dua is not only asking Allah for something and to expect that whatever we are asking Him for, He will give it to us immediately. The people of Allah, they make dua because they know that this is a form of communication. They are talking to Allah Jalla wa Ala. They enjoy this conversation with Allah Jalla wa Ala. And the best time for that is Ramadan. We need to ask ourselves that have we dedicated that special time in this blessed month of Ramadan when we talk to Allah Jalla wa Ala. And the best form of dua is individually talking to Allah Jalla wa Ala. That special quality time every day in the blessed month of Ramadan when we talk to Allah. And not only to get what we want from Allah Jalla wa Ala. These are Allah's wisdoms. If He doesn't want to give us, it's best for us. We make dua because we enjoy the dua. And there's another hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allah is angry with the one who doesn't ask Him for anything. Allah gets angry if you don't make dua. The principles of dunya are different. The laws of the creation are different. If you beg people for something, if you keep asking the creation of Allah for something, they get angry at you. Whenever He meets me, He's always begging. So if you ask the creation of Allah, and if you keep begging the creation of Allah for something, they get angry. But if you stop asking Allah, Allah then gets angry. Allah gets angry when you stop asking Him for something. So keep asking, keep making dua. Sayyidina Yahya bin Sa'id bin Qattan, rahimahullah, in his dream he saw Allah Jalla wa Ala, and he said, "Oh Allah, I make dua, but why do you delay in accepting my dua?" Allah Jalla wa Ala replied, Allah said, "Because I like your voice." These are the people of Allah. I like your voice. So continue with this practice of dua, and not only to get what we are asking for. This is an act of worship, and the best time for this ibadah is the blessed month of Ramadan. And within the blessed month of Ramadan, the best time for this is the time of iftar. Keep asking Allah Jalla wa Ala. May Allah Jalla wa Ala bless us with His guidance so that we can continue to make dua.